الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله بخصال عظام من الدين الحنيف. So Abu Hurairah, he said, I heard the Prophet ﷺ saying that al-Fitrah, which is the natural inclination of human being, he said 5 things are from the Fitrah. 5 things are from the Fitrah, the natural predisposition that Allah made. So he said 5 of them are from the Fitrah. Number 1, al-Khitan, which is circumcision. Wal-Istihdad, which is removing the pubic hair or the hair on the private part. Wa-Qassu Sharib, trimming the mustache. And number 3, Taqlimul Adhafir, clipping the nails. Wa Natful Ibt, removing the hair on the armpit. So in this hadith he mentioned 5. In another narration the Prophet ﷺ, he mentioned 10. So it can be more, because he says is from the Fitrah. These 5 are from the Fitrah. So in different gathering he mentioned 10. And the remaining 5 he mentioned is growing the beard. It's part of the Fitrah. Al-Istinja, cleaning private part when we use the toilet, is also part of the Fitrah. And also he mentioned al-Istinshaq, rinsing the nose, wal-Istinthar, and the al-Batmada, which is cleaning the mouth, and also a siwak, using toothbrush, or al-miswak. Using the miswak is from the Fitrah. So Fitrah is that these qualities, these characteristics, is something that we are born. It is our natural inclination. That you don't have a religion to tell you, trim your mustache, trim your nails, pluck or pull out your underarm hair, or shave your private parts hair. This is the Fitrah, the way Allah made us. Allah programmed us in this way. Anyone with a sound mind will do these things because that's how Allah made us. This is our Fitrah, the natural way Allah created us. So the first one is al-Khitan, circumcision. And the ulama, they say circumcision is قطع ألفة الذكر التي يسبب بقاؤها تراكم النجاسات والأوساخ. So al-Khitan is for the boys, is wajib, is mandatory. So it is to remove the foreskin. And if we don't do that, there will be tarakum al-najasat, accumulation of impurity on the private part of males especially, and that will cause amrad wal juruh, and it will cause diseases, and it can cause wounds also. So in our time, in many countries now, they're encouraging the parents to circumcise their child because it prevents diseases, and especially sexual diseases. People who are circumcised, they are more healthier than people who are not circumcised. So this is the Fitrah. And second one is halq al-shu'ur allati hawla al-farj, shaving the hair on the private part, سواء كان القبل أو الدبر. So even it includes the hair part on the front of the private part or the back, it should be cleaned. لأن بقاؤها في مكانها يجعلها معرضة للتلوث بالنجاسات. So by not removing the hair on the private part, it will lead to contamination with najasat, with impurities. So Rasulullah ﷺ, he directed us to clean at maximum 40 days, within 40 days. Minimum it should be every 7 days. You should clean, you should shave the hair on your private part. But maximum it should not go beyond 40 days. And the hadith is in Sahih Muslim. And the next one, qassu sharib, trimming the mustache, is also the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, because he said, بقاؤه يسبب تشويه الخلقة ويكره الشراب بعد صاحبه. If someone has long mustache, it also leads to the gathering of awsakh, al-wasakh, on the lips, the upper lips. And also the people will not like to drink or to eat the food that you leave behind. If you eat and you have a long mustache, someone else cannot eat the same food. So it's sunnah to trim it until the lips can be seen. It's sunnah to trim it so that when your lips can be seen, then that's the sunnah. Some people, they shave it, but the sunnah is to trim, qassu sharib. And the Prophet ﷺ, in the other hadith, he said, growing the beard is a sunnah, is one of the FITRAH, of the Prophet ﷺ. So now in our time, the people, they do opposite. They grow the mustache and they shave off the beard. In Muslim countries, in non-Muslim countries. Number 4, taqlim al-adafir, clipping the nails, is also within the 40 days. And number 5, natful ibt, الذي يجلب بقاؤه الرائحة الكريهة. Natful ibt is to pluck or to pull out the hair on your armpit. So at that time they used to pluck, they used to pull out the hair, they used to uproot it. But if it's painful, then you can shave it, or you can use wax or laser removal. So the lesson we learn from this, أن فطرة الله تدعو إلى كل خير وتبعد عن كل شر. The fitrah, it calls people to good and it tells them to stay away from evil. And the second lesson, أن هذه الخصال من فطرة الله التي يحبها ويأمر بها. These 5 things are from the fitrah that Allah loves and Allah commands us to do it. وجب الأصحاب الأذواق السليمة عليها ونفرهم من ضدها. And Allah created people who have sound mind, sound taste. Allah created them, Allah programmed them in this way. And they find it disgusting, the opposite of these 5. So people with long nails, people with long hair on their armpit, on their private part, all this, the people who have sound mind, they will find it disgusting. Number 3, أن الدين الإسلام جاء بالنظافة والجمال والكمال. The religion of Islam came with purity, cleanliness, and beauty, and perfection. And number 4, مشروعية تعهد هذه الأشياء وعدم الغفلة عنها. That as Muslims we should pay attention to these things, and we should not ignore it. We should pay close attention to these things. Whenever you see your armpit, the hair on your armpit is growing, the hair on your private part is growing, you should pay attention and remove it. Number 5, al-adad khamsa huna laysa hasran. The 5 things mentioned in this hadith is not limited to these 5. They are more than. فإن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يذكر هذه الأنواع من الفطرة في كل مناسبة. In every occasion, different occasion, the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم will mention different examples of the fitrah, the natural way how Allah made us. So in this occasion he mentioned 5, but it is not confined to these 5 things. And the ulama, they said يتعلق بهذه الخصال فوائد دينية ودنوية. These 5, they have beneficial, spiritual beneficial benefit and worldly benefit. They have spiritual benefit or religious benefit and فوائد دنوية. منها تحسين الهيئة, beautifying your appearance is one of them. تنظيف البدن, cleaning your physical body. الطهارة, purity. ومخالفة شعار الكفار, being different from the symbols of the disbelievers. وامتثال أمر الله, and obeying the commands of Allah. So all these are benefit, spiritual benefit, religious benefit, worldly benefit. Number 7, أن ما يفعله الآن الشبان والشابات من تطويل الأظافر وما يفعله الذكور من إعفاء الشوارب وحلق اللحية. He said, in our time, in this modern time, what the youth, male and female, what they are doing is wrong, such as long nails. You see the youth, they have long nails and they grow their mustache and they shave the beard. All this, he said, من الأمور الممنوعة شرعا المستقبحة عقلا وذوقا. All these are prohibited in the Shara, in Islam, and it is ugly according to the aql and the sound mind. It is ugly to do these things. وأن الدين الإسلام لا يأمر إلا بكل جميل ولا ينهى إلا عن كل قبيح. The religion of Islam, it commands to what is beautiful and it prohibits to what is ugly. وأن هذا من التقليد الأعمى للغرب. He said, the thing that our youngsters, our youth and many Muslims are doing is because of blind following to the Westerners. The Western lifestyle is against the natural inclination of the human nature. قلب الحقائق والانتكاسة. It is a reverse order, going against the nature of how Allah made us, how Allah programmed us. وتنفير من الحسن. So in the old days, if you look at the pictures of the kings and queens and presidents and scientists, they all have long beard, they have less mustache. If you look at in the 1950s, the queen, her pictures, the videos, she will never go out without headscarf. If you look at the pictures of leaders at that time, the prime ministers, if you look at Shakespeare, if you look at the picture of Isaac Newton, if you look at Einstein, you look at the presidents of America, George Washington, their pictures, Abraham Lincoln, if you look at FDR, all these people, they used to have long beard. It was the natural way of life at that time. But in the last century, the Western lifestyle is going against the natural way, the way Allah made us. So, and because their value is now globalized, because of the movies, the cinemas, so the people in the East, they are blind followers of this lifestyle. This lifestyle is based on changing the reality, the natural predisposition of a human being. So subhanallah, you go to Muslim countries, even the imams, the ulama, they shave off the beard. You see women with long nails. You see, all this is, you don't need a religion to tell you that you need to clip your nails. You need to trim your mustache. You need to shave off the hair on your private. You don't need a religion. It's the way Allah made us. But now, things are going against, is going in reverse order. So you see people have tattoos. Painful when they put those tattoos on their body. It's very painful. When they cut, they pierce their nose, their tongue. You see people who have rings on their forehead, on their face, on their eyebrows, and subhanallah, you see our youngsters copying this behavior, this lifestyle. So the Shaykh says, this is taqleedul a'ma, blind following of this Western lifestyle. So he said we should go back to our natural way of life, how Allah programmed us, how Allah made us. The religion is in accordance with our natural, with the way Allah made us. The religion of Islam is in line with the aql, with the intelligence. It doesn't go against our aql. So all this, the Prophet ﷺ said, it should be done within 40 days. Every 40 days, at least 40 days. Maximum is 40 days. You should shave off. You should clean your hair on the private part, on the armpit, on your mustache, and you should let your beard grow. And inshallah, it's more healthy, more beneficial for your religion, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'an al-azim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bima fihi min al-ayat. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum.